Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best way to upgrade your UI and make it look a little better than normal, or just try to make it look good in general. I'm not saying I'm a good UI artist or anything. I'm just showing you some examples that help me throughout me making UI when I ever make games and stuff. So let's get into today's video. But first, let me show you guys my game plan. Alright guys, so first up what we want to do is I want to show you guys what best to name it. Second, I want to show you guys what's best to add with strokes and corners. And third but not least, I'm going to show you guys the best way to make a gradient. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and hop back into this video and let's get started. Alright guys, so basically first when you ever add a screen GUI, you don't just want to keep it plain most of the time, you want to name it. So for now, for this section, we're gonna do an upgrade GUI. So yeah, you just type out basically whatever you want it to be named. You can upgrade GUI, and you see how it looks better instead of just plain screen GUI. When you upgrade GUI, now you know what's in it and almost everything about it. Then let's go ahead and add a frame. Let's position the frame with how you want it. Make it as big. No, this is a bit too big. Let me scale it down a little bit. But you want to scale the frame how you want it. Then let's go ahead and name the frame to upgrade frame, because this demonstration or project, you could say, is just going to be me making an upgrade frame. I'm not going to make it work at all. It's just going to be like named out and stuff like that. Now let's get a UI gradient. Let's go ahead and give it a background transparency. And now let's make a little gradient. Let's see how this looks. It's like a little bit like darkish. This looks fine. Okay, so we're gonna do like light. I'm thinking light on the left side, and on the right side just a little bit darker than the left. And then I might make a little bit of changes or something like that, you know. Alright guys, so now let's add a UI corner, and basically for the UI corner it's really simple, but yeah, that's all we add. But now let's add a UI corner, a UI stroke, my bad. But so this is a bit complicated because as you can see there's a lot of things, like you see there's bevel and like mitter, I forget, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but there's a whole ton of like different things like outer, inner, you know. Me personally, I think I like center more than outer or inner. So we're gonna go ahead and use center because I think it looks best on it, honestly. And then let's go ahead and get this centered up a little bit. I think, yeah, I guess that looks good a little bit. But yeah, you see how it has all these like different little things, and it makes it a bit more complicated to some people, but not to most people. But yeah, what to get the UI corner, how you look at it, and how your UI gradient. Now let's go ahead and add text label. I keep stuttering, but okay, we're gonna rename this to upgrade label because this is just gonna say the word upgrade so people know what frame they're on, even if they didn't. It just makes it look cool, I guess. I don't really know too much about that, but yeah, all you gotta do is scale it, change it to the font you want, and like add UI stroke if you want to add UI stroke. As you can see, like you can change the font to bangers, or I like Frederick 1 for most stuff, but if you change it to bangers or Lucky Sky, it might make it look cool. It just depends on the theme of your game. This doesn't have a theme, so I'm gonna just use Frederick 1 for one. Like if it was like low poly for the clicker simulator or something like that, it'd be like, I would honestly probably use Lucky Sky. But yeah, let's just position this, and then let's go ahead and I might change something with this upgrade. I don't quite know yet, but let's go ahead and let's add a text button. And this is going to be our little upgrade button. Let's move it down here. You want to change the name to upgrade button. That basically just tells you what it is exactly. Add UI corner, add UI stroke. Take this stroke and let's change it. Change the thickness of it. And then you want to change the color too. See if that color works. Yeah, that color works. But I'm gonna get back to you once this text button is done. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you guys should let me know in the comments down below if I should start making Minecraft content too. because I just like a new little thing. Also, it's good to do what it's good to experiment on your UI to test to see if stuff looks good. That's really good, and that's just called learning. It's not making it look dumb. That's just learning and making it look okay, or just trying to make it look good. Alright guys, so basically I've basically got this done. I was just doing a little bit to test. All I gotta do is like scale it, rich and scale. Okay, so you see right here where like the text looks like it's like bigger than the actual like button itself. What you do here is you scroll down to the scale, you turn that off, and you just change the font size manually just to see what you want, so it's not like appearing out of the thing. You see right there, like that looks amazing. That does look really good. And let's change this stroke to make this stroke look a little bit better. That does seem really good. So now what we're going to add is we're going to add an image label. This would be like a display for whatever you're upgrading. I don't know what it could be. I don't know, I couldn't imagine like a weapon or like a skin or like an ability, I don't know. But this would be like a little display, so you see display label, just rename it to whatever that would matches that display label, display, whatever, you know. And all you really gotta do to make this different is just to take the background transparency and take this background transparency and make it 1. As you can see, it doesn't change anything for this, but it would for the actual image. And let's just scale this. Yeah, this looks good, and all we really gotta do now is add a cost text label to display like what the cost would be, and that is honestly it for today's video. But so yeah, what you would do is you would make the background transparency 1, you would rename it cost label, scroll down here, change the text to cost. I don't know what that is called. It's like a semicolon and then like whatever it is. So for now it's gonna be like 100. And you could like set up scripts to like change the cost 100, 200, 500, whatever. And then you want to change the font. We're going to do Frederick 1. We're going to make it bold. Then we're going to change the text. That's the text. We're going to change the text color to like a light green for like cost, you know. And then we're going to add like UI stroke and other stuff like that. And I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright guys, so honestly all I did was add a top bar to like the little top for like upgrade, and that's honestly all I did. But that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Alright, well, make sure to have a good day.